I've posted YouTube Shorts for the last 932 days. Here's everything I learned so you can start going viral too. Okay, so the first video I ever posted on YouTube was November 25th, 2022. And I wrote this down because it's really fascinating. I think it's gonna really help you if you wanna go viral. That single day, my first video, I actually posted 8 videos with an average of 60 views a video. That first month, I posted 67 videos and got a total of 17,000 views, which is 253 views a video. If you've ever heard of the I'm stuck in 200 view gel, I was definitely stuck in 200 view gel. Fast forward to last month, I had 165 million views, posted just 9 videos, which is an average of 18 million views a video. The biggest question is, what was the difference between the first month of posting and last month of posting? The truth is, it's never been easier to go viral. You just have to know what YouTube's algorithm is looking for. I'm gonna share that with you today. Now, you're watching this video for one of 3 reasons. Number 1 is you wanna get started on YouTube Shorts, you just don't know how or where to start. Reason number 2 is you've already started YouTube Shorts, you may be stuck in 200 view gel, aka you may think that the YouTube algorithm hates you. And reason number 3 is you may have had a viral video already, but you just can't seem to create viral videos consistently. Now, to deliver and actually help you start going viral, I've taken the 3 biggest lessons I've learned over the last 3 years of posting YouTube Shorts, and I'm gonna teach you how to actually start going viral. Now, anyone can apply these 3 lessons, even if you have no fancy camera equipment, you don't have any followers, or you don't look like a supermodel. I mean, look at me. I don't look like a supermodel, I can still go viral. Now, it's important that as I go through these 3 lessons that you listen to every single one of them because they build upon each other. Without one, the other ones fail. But if you follow these 3 lessons, I promise it's gonna increase the likelihood of you actually going viral and changing your life. So let's jump over to the computer and I'll break down each of the 3 lessons. All right, let's dive in and go over the 3 viral lessons I've learned over the last 3 years so you can start going viral faster and more consistently. Now, every single viral video contains 3 important parts, and that's each of the 3 lessons that I've learned. And as long as I stick to these 3 parts, my videos have a much higher chance of actually going viral. I can get out of 200 view gel, I can go viral more consistently, I can average 1 million views a video. So much good can happen when I know what I'm trying to do with each viral video. So let's dive into each of them with examples. Lesson number 1 is your video idea matters. Now let me explain this for a minute. When I first started posting videos, I just started to wing it. The biggest problem I found when I was winging it is I didn't have really a structure and a purpose behind the video, and that's the idea of the video. If your idea of the video you're making isn't viral, it's not gonna go viral. So if your idea sucks, likely your video is gonna suck, and that's totally okay. You just need to learn how to come up with really good viral ideas. So let me break down a few examples. If I pull up my YouTube channel here, and let's go to my content, and we're gonna go to all of my shorts. We're gonna go way back to some of the first shorts that I ever created. And me and my brother do this channel together. So we were both doing it, and this is my brother right here. And we were just doing really simple videos thinking this is what the YouTube algorithm wants. And if you can see here, 816 views, 138 views, 138, 48, 30, 29, 49, we'd have one pop off a little bit, 1,400 views, back to 100, 107, 24, 7, 1,100. Like, if you're in this roller coaster, if you've already started, and if you haven't started yet and you're afraid of this roller coaster, it's real. But it's because our ideas sucked. We weren't coming up with good viral ideas that our demographic or our niche wanted to watch. First thing you need to ask yourself when coming up with an idea for your video is, number 1, are the people that I'm creating this video for actually going to be interested in this idea? So that's the first thing I want you to think about. Are they going to actually be interested in this idea for my video? And if you can answer yes, unequivocally, then you're going to actually go forward with that video. If you're kind of ask yourself that question, you sit here and think, well, I don't know if they're going to be really interested or not, I wouldn't make the video. You have to be so sure that your video idea is going to be so captivating for your audience that they're going to have a good chance of sticking around and watching it. So how do you actually come up with good viral ideas? Let me give you another example. So let's go ahead and filter back for date, and let's go look at this video right here that I posted. Where is it? Okay, so this video right here. So I'm going to open up the analytics on this video. So this video is at 95.9 million views. And I posted this one just about a month ago. Okay, 28 days ago. And so if you want, let's go ahead and watch the video, and I'll show you where I got this idea from. This is a really good way for you to find viral ideas.
Easy kill shot, hard kill shot, and impossible kill shot. First up, easy kill shot.
Okay, so the idea of the video is easy, hard, impossible. So we're in the outdoor space. And so I know that people that love the outdoors, love hunting, love bow hunting specifically for this video, they know what an easy, hard, and impossible kill shot is in this case. And so if we create an idea, a video around this, they're going to be interested in at least sticking and maybe stopping and starting to watch this video. But the question is, where did I get this idea? And so if I open up YouTube, I'm going to go to Dude Perfect. So if you guys have heard of Dude Perfect, they're a really big channel. And I was doing my daily recon and research, which I do every single day. And I came across this video right here. And it was basically easy, hard, impossible, but for golf. And it had 125 million views. And so just by doing some research in other niches, even though they're not in the same outdoor niche that we're in necessarily, I was able to find a video idea that had already worked. And so I just watched it. Easy, hard.
Easy, hard, and impossible.
Okay, so I know this works. And so all I sat back as I watched this, I said, oh man, can I do this? Can I do this same concept for my niche in the outdoor space? And as I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, we could do it in the archery space. And I just put some animals on there to make it a little more congruent with the people we're creating videos for. And 95 million views later, it worked. And so the very first thing that you need to hyper focus on is creating good video ideas that your target market wants to watch. Now, a lot of people ask me, how do I know that someone's going to want to watch my video? Do your best in the beginning, especially if you're just starting out. But every single day, you should do minimum 10 to 30 minutes of recon and research, just going around looking at other creators in different niches and seeing what kind of ideas are working on YouTube at the moment. Now, most of your energy should be into creating video ideas, and you're going to set yourself up for massive success if you do that, because that's the first lesson that I learned. Bad video ideas equals bad results. That simple. Now, before I go on to number 2, real quick, I want to personally help you go viral. So if you're someone that wants to learn how to go viral, like I mentioned, I do recon and research every single day. Plus, I want to help coach you in reviewing your videos, reviewing your video ideas, and really helping you go to that next level of virality and doing it more consistently. So you can start learning how to go viral. I share everything that I've learned over the last 3 years and I'm currently learning every single day at viralvideolab.com. And you can get started for just $1. Go ahead and check that out if you want to start going viral more consistently. Now, lesson number 2. Now that you have your viral video idea, you got to have a viral visual hook. Now, why do I say a viral visual hook? Because most people, about 77% of people, watch YouTube Shorts on silent, right? No sound. So that means they can't hear what you're saying. So you got to have visual hooks on the screen that stop people in their track and make them want to start watching your video. There's a really important stat I'm going to show you right here. So let's go ahead and pull up my analytics again. We're going to go to content, shorts. Let's go to actually starting content. We're going to go to shorts. Let's look at this one here, 11 million views. So go to analytics. So if we go to engagement, I want you to look right here, right? This is in your analytics, and then you go to engagement, 81%. So how viewers engaged. That means I had almost an 82% hook rate. Now, when we first posted this video, it was roughly 89%. But we want at least an 80% hook rate when we post a video on YouTube to even have a chance of going viral. Write that down, 80% hook rate. Now, when you go more viral, it's going to be sending your video to a broader audience. And so naturally, your hook rate's going to lower in the percentage as it grows over time. But especially when you first launch it, it may start lower, but as YouTube's algorithm finds the right pocket for your video, you need to be over 80% hook rate, period. That means 8 out of every 10 people that the algorithm shows your video to, they actually stop scrolling and start watching your video. It's not 80%. The likelihood of you going viral is basically 0, right? I mean, I've had very few videos under 80% hook rate that actually go viral. So the biggest question is, how do you increase the hook rate? And that's all about your visual hook. So let's go ahead and open up this video and I'll show you.
This showed you if you would survive it.
Okay, let me pause it real quick. And I'll show you the hook. So the hook is the first 3 to 5 seconds. Now, I want you to see what's going on in the first 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, let's watch it together.
This machine showed you if you would survive a bear attack using different weapons.
Okay, so that's the first 3 seconds. A lot happened, but I want you to think visually. Now, this is the question I like to ask myself when I'm coming up with the visual hooks for our video. So write this question down. What's the likelihood of in the last 1,000 videos that the person that YouTube algorithm is going to show your video to in the last 1,000 videos have seen the exact same visual hook. Keep that in mind. And I want you to rate your visual hook ideas from 1 to 10. 1 being they've definitely seen this visually, 10 being they definitely have not seen this visually. And so when we created this visual hook, I want you to again watch this.
This machine shows you if you insert.
Okay, so what's happening? There's literally a bear charging my brother. What's the likelihood in the past 1,000 videos that someone that likes the outdoors has been swiping and they saw a bear charging a person? Probably 0 out of 10, right? Not very likely, which increases our hook rate because people are going to be shocked, right? When you create your visual hook, you want people to be like, what the heck's going on? We got to stop them from scrolling to the next video. So not only do we have that visually, so him being charged with a bear, but then you can see here we also have on screen text. This machine shows you if you would survive a bear attack. And so then we go and filter through the different weapons.
So we're going to test it.
Within the first 3 seconds, somebody already knows there's this crazy thing happening because a bear's charging this person. Number 2 is they know the idea of the video, which is they're going to test to see which weapon's best for saving you from a bear attack. The visual hook really needs to take your viral idea and needs to make that visual and explain the idea of the video. That's the 2 things that your visual hook needs to do in the first 3 to 5 seconds. Write that down. Your visual hook has to explain the idea of your video, plus visually stop somebody in their track from swiping so they actually start watching your video. And again, the goal is 8 out of 10 at a minimum 80% hook rate for your viral video. Okay, so that's the number 2 lesson that you absolutely have to nail. Just how can you create visually stunning hooks to make people want to stop and actually watch your video? And again, a lot of these visual hooks, I go and do my research every single day, and I share this inside the Viral Video Lab where you can just get ideas from other creators that have worked and cross them over into your niche to have really good visual hooks that hook people and make them want to start watching your video. So now that you have your viral video idea, now you have a viral visual hook that's going to get your hook rate over 80%. What's the 3rd lesson that's going to allow you to create viral videos? Okay, so lesson number 3, once you have your viral idea, your viral visual hook is what I call viral sequencing. This is what helps the retention or watch time of your video. So I want you to write this down. This is so important for your video to go viral. If your video is between 10 and 20 seconds long, when you first launch it within the first little week or so, your retention has to be over 100%. For your video to go super viral. Write that down. Between 10 and 20 seconds long, the video has to have over 100% retention. Now, if your video is between 20 and about 40 seconds long, your video needs to have over 90% retention. And if your video is 40 seconds to about a minute, it needs to have over 80% retention. And the way you find that is you go into your video analytics. So you go into your video engagement, the audience retention. So right here, 80% stayed to watch. Now this video is 52 seconds long, 95 total million views. And so if you go here and see, it's only 79.9, but that's after it went to a super broad audience, right? When YouTube first launches your video, it's going to go find a small pocket and see how that pocket responds to your video. Those pocket of people need to have that watch time over 80% for this video because it's 52 seconds long. Because it did, YouTube's going to trust it enough. The swipe rate, the hook rate was good. It's going to send it out to a little bit bigger pocket of audience, and it's going to keep doing that until it runs out of audience to send to based on how that new audience is reacting to your video. So you got to keep your hook rate above 80% and your retention, your stayed to watch needs to be over 80%. Okay, so again, 10 to 20 second long video, over 100%, 20 to 40 second long video really needs to be over 90%, and then 40 to a minute long videos need to be over 80% retention or stayed to watch percentage in order for your video to actually go viral. But the biggest question is, how do you do that? My favorite way of doing that right now, and this is what helped me get 160 million views last month alone, is the viral sequencing. And viral sequencing is having progression in your video. And this is just one reason why I always do my recon and research, because I find videos that have this progression in them and they do extremely well. And so when I first started testing this, I started realizing, man, this really helps the retention, the watch time of your video, which increases the likelihood of YouTube's algorithm to want to send your video to more people. So what is progression? Progression is setting up a viral storyline inside of your video. So if we rewatch this video.
Easy kill shot, hard kill shot, and impossible kill shot. First up.
Okay.
easy kill shot.
So first up, easy kill shot, right? And so the viewer instantly already knows that there's going to be a progression in this video. Easy, hard, impossible. Now, if I pull up another video, so let's go back to the video that got 68 million views. And let's go ahead and watch that one, 23 seconds long.
Who can kill a bear fastest with a gun? First up, I'm Brock, the noob.
Okay. So notice how in this one, the progression is me, the noob, versus my brother, Britton, the beginner, and then our expert. The progression is seeing which one of these individuals is going to do it the fastest, whatever it is. Using progression, or what I call viral sequencing in a video, is one of the best ways that I've found to increase the watch time of your video. And it makes creating viral ideas really easy too, because you just need to think, inside of my niche, what kind of videos can I create that are going to be a progression-based video that's going to allow me to do, X versus Y versus Z, or to do new, beginner, expert, easy, hard, impossible. Creating this progression has allowed us to take our content to the next level and really start going super viral super often. And I think it's going to really help you as well. So those are the 3 most important lessons I've learned in the last 3 years of creating YouTube Shorts. Use them, go implement them. Good luck on going viral. And if you want my personal help in going viral every single week, go to viralvideolab.com. You can get started for just $1. And if you found this super helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, share it with a friend. Let's all go viral and change our lives. Thanks so much.